It is said that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. So what's the difference between these two kinds of people from different planets? In life, we often hear that women complain about that their husbands do not treat them as well as before. Males can only focus on one thing at once. They focus on pursuing their goals before the goal becomes his, like a hunter. When they obtain the game, they begin to transfer their focus to other things like work. They cannot do well in distributing their attention to multitasks once, so they focus on playing games, works attentionally, and goals feel being ignored. When I saw my girlfriend first time, I feel that I am like a hunter pursuing my game. I pursue him, cheat for her, and after she became my girlfriend, I feel that she is mine now. I have nothing to worry about. Once, when I was listening to a seminar and my girlfriend was sat next to me, she talked to me and I replied her, But after that, she complained about my attitude toward her and had ignoring her. I can't understand why she got angry. Male brains utilize nearly 7 times more gray matter for activity, while female brains utilize nearly 10 times more white matter. What does this mean? Gray matter areas of brain are localized. They are information and action processing center in specific spot chips in a specific area of the brain. This can translate to a kind of tunnel vision when they are doing something. Once they are deeply engaged in a task or game, they may not demonstrate much sensitivity to other people or their surroundings. White matter is the networking grid that connects the brain, gray matter, and other processing centers with one another. This profound brain processing difference is probably one reason you may have noticed that girls tend to be more quickly transition between tasks than boys do. The gray-white matter difference may explain why in adulthood females are great multitaskers while men excel in highly task-focused projects. Another difference between them is that females talk more and males talk less. It has been claimed previously that women speak about 20,000 words a day, and males talk about 7,000 words a day. It means that females talk 13,000 more than the average man.
While I was in my primary school, I ate lunch at my grandpa's home with my cousin, brother John. When I arrived at home, I talked excitedly with my grandparents about the school fairs. Mary had a gorgeous dress today, and my teacher asked me to make another video homework, but I even don't know how to use the software. And Jean had a fever, so she hadn't come to school today. And we had sandwich for breakfast. It really sucks. When it comes to John, it will be conversation like this. Hi John, how are you today? Good. How is your test this morning? Good. Are there anything interesting in school today? Well, I'm afraid not. Then my grandparents murmured that, say, boys and girls are different even they were so little kids. It seemed that I does better than John in capturing the news in school and describing them to my grandparents. And I discovered that according to my 15-year study life, generally speaking, girls does better in language subjects like Chinese and English.
Additionally, before boys or girls are born, their brains develop with different hemispheric divisions of labor. The right and left hemispheres of the male and female brains are not set up exactly the same way. Females tend to have verbal centers on both sides of the brain, while males tend to have verbal centers on only the left hemisphere. This is a significant difference. Girls tend to use more words when discussing or describing incidents, story, person, object, feeling, or place. Males not only have fewer verbal centers in general, but also often have less connectivity between their word centers and their memories of feelings. When it comes to discussing feelings and emotions and senses together, girls tend to have an advantage, and they tend to have more interest in talking about these things. Females often have a stronger hippocampus, our human memory center. Females also often have a higher density of neural connections into the hippocampus. As a result, girls and women tend to input or absorb more sensorial and emotive information than males do. By sensorial, we mean information to and from all five senses. If you note your observations over the next months of boys and girls and women and men, you will find that males tend to sense a lot more of what is going on around them throughout the day and then retain the sensorial information more than men.